in the position to win right now if they get the guy. I mean, the 49ers almost made the Super Bowl again with Jimmy Garoppolo. Brady, it looks like they're going to move on from Jimmy Garoppolo. Do you feel Trey Lance is ready to step in as a starter week 1?
No, I don't. And that's one of the reasons why you've got Jimmy G under contract for another year. And I don't know that the team's necessarily come out and said anything definitive, but Jimmy G has. It almost seems like he wants to be somewhere else where he'll be appreciated and he'll be brought on to give a chance to go play instead of always having to look over his shoulder and worry about when they're going to yank him out and put in Trey Lance. So it seems like that ship has sailed, at least in the mind of Jimmy G. We'll see what the team ends up saying, but this is one of those scenarios where when we look at the market, because the free agent class of quarterbacks isn't that great, you then look at the quarterbacks who are under contract that might want to be somewhere else. Jimmy G is not necessarily at the top of the list, but he's definitely not at the bottom of the list. I mean, when he's healthy, he plays good football. And you'd have to think a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers we just talked about, the Washington Commanders, the Indianapolis Colts, depending on what they do with Carson Wentz. There's a number of teams that I think they'd feel like it's probably an upgrade when you look at what he's been able to do when he's healthy. Even the Tennessee Titans or the Denver Broncos, if they lose out on the sweepstakes to get some of the other guys we've talked about, a la Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson. So, look, the bottom line is the 49ers feel like they're going to have to move on in that direction with Trey Lance because they've already made that move in the draft. And at this point, you got to get what you can back for moving up to take Trey Lance, start him, and move on from Jimmy Garoppolo, especially if the player's already telling you this is how he feels. I don't know if that really sounds like a great quarterback room going into 2022, regardless of what both players have said publicly about how they've handled the situation. It just seems a little bit awkward. So it's most likely Trey Lance time moving forward, and we'll see where Jimmy G ends up.
Brady Quinn, Danny Kannell on the quarterback questions in this NFL offseason as the window for tagging players opens up today. Pick Six podcast with Will Brinson is where it's at. Recording a new one each and every day. The latest episode from yesterday focusing on Ryan Wilson's mock draft and also the odds to go #1 overall. It is wide open, as wide open as it's been in a long time.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.